Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Education Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
So in our previous class, we learned about the rules for naming the coordination compounds. So how to write the naming for coordination compounds. So in previous class, we learned about first 3 rules for the nomenclature of the coordination compound. The first rule is order of naming ions. So first we giving the name for the cation and the second for the anion. The second rule is nomenclature of ligands. So the 3 types of ligands are present. Those are neutral ligand, negative ligand, positive ligand, and how to naming those ligands, positive ligand, negative ligand and neutral ligand. And the third rule is mode of attachment of an ambidendate ligand. So how to giving the name for the ambidendate ligand depending on the mode of attachment. So then in this class we learned the fourth rule for the nomenclature of coordination compound. The fourth rule is number of ligand. Fourth rule is the number of ligand. So depending on the number of ligand, how to notify the number of ligands present in the coordination compound. So when 2 or more ligands of the same type occur in the same complex, the prefixes di, tri, tetra, penta are used to indicate the numbers. So when 2 or more ligands are present in the complex, so the coordination compound is made by the central metal ion and the ligands. So the coordination compound is formed by the central metal ion and ligand. So the number of ligands, so if the same type of ligand, any one type of ligand which may be present in 2 or more times, so 2 or more ligands of the same type occur in the same complex. That means a single coordination compound which contains 2 or more ligands as same type, we used the number of ligands by di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, etc. So for example, in this complex FeH2O 6 times Cl3, there are 6 times of aqua ligand is present. So here the central metal ion is ion Fe, the ligand is H2O. So in the ligand name of H2O is aqua. So H2O is written in the ligand name as aqua. So the aqua is present as 6 times. So 6 times the aqua ligand is present. So the 6 is represented by hexa. So the 6 times is represented by the hexa. So there are 6 H2O ligands. So therefore the suffix hexa will be added. For example, FeH2O 6 times Cl3. So here the 6 water ligands are present. So the water is present as 6 times. In ligand name, the water is written as aqua. So the number of water ligand is present as 6 times. If 6 times the same ligand is present, it is termed as hexa. So the hexa will be added to the prefix of the name of the ligand. So therefore the hexa will be added to the name of the ligand. So it is written as, and the ligand present will be expressed as hexa aqua. So hexa aqua ion 3 chloride. Hexa aqua ion 3 chloride. So one more example for the same rule is, similarly the 2 NH3 ligands present in the complex AgNH3 twice Cl. So here the central metal ion is Ag plus and the ligand is NH3. So the NH3 is generally we known as the NH3 molecule is known as ammonia. But here it acts as a ligand. The ligand name for ammonia is amine. So in its ligand name is amine. So the amine is present as 2 times. For 2 times we use di. For 2 times we use di. So diamine. So the ligand will be named as diamine. For amine we use the 2m, diamine. So NH3 is present as 2 times. So we use di and then the ligand name is amine. So diamine. So one more time we see in the fourth rule, the number of ligand. When 2 or more ligands of the same type occur in the same complex, that means a single coordination complex, single coordination compound which contains more than one ligand of the same type, 2 or more ligands of the same type, the number of ligand is represented by, the number of ligands are represented by, if it contains 2 same ligand, we use a di. If the 3 same ligand is present, tri. 4 same ligand is present, tetra. 5 ligand the same type is present as penta. If it contains 6 same type of ligand is hexa. So for example, FeH2O 6 times Cl3, 6 water molecule is present. In it ligand name of water is aqua. So it present as 6 times. So it is written as hexa aqua. So one more example for the same rule is AgNH3 twice Cl, that means diamine silver 1 chloride. So in this complex which contains 2 amine ligand. So the 2 represented by di. So diamine. So the name of the complex is diamine silver 1 chloride. Then the second point for the same rule is when the name of a polydendate ligands includes a numerical prefix such as di, tri, etc., which is replaced by bis, tris, tetrakis, pentakis, hexagis, etc. So those are if it contains the monodendate ligand. So if the monodendate ligand is present, it is represented as di, tri, tetra, penta. So if it is a polydendate ligand, so what is meant by polydendate ligand? So the ligand which consists more than one donor atom. So the ligand which possesses more than one donor atom is known as polydendate ligand. If it is a polydendate ligand, the number of ligand is represented by bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, hexagis, etc. So for example, ethylene diamine and ethylene diamine tetraacetate. So the ligand name ethylene diamine, which itself it consists di. So then ethylene diamine tetraacetate itself it consists di and tetra. For those type of ligands, we use the number of ligand as bis, tris, tetragis. So if it contains 2 times, if it present as 2 times, bis. If it present as 3 times, tris. If it present as 4 times, tetragis. If it present as 5 times, pentagis. If it present as 6 times, hexagis, etc. So are used to describe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So for example, in a polydendate ligand, if the ligand is present as more than 1 times, the number of ligand is represented by bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, hexagis, etc. For example, in such case, the name of the ligand is written within the bracket without any hyphens. So the name of the ligand, if it is a polydendate ligand, the name of the ligand is written within the bracket without any hyphen, within the bracket without any hyphen. For example, CuEn twice SO4, which contain 2 ethylene diamine ligand. So in the complex, the central metal ion is copper, Cu2 plus, and the ligand is ethylene diamine. So ethylene diamine is shortly represented by En. So in this case, the ligand present or described as, so the ligand is En, ethylene diamine, which is present as 2 times. So ethylene diamine is a polydendate ligand. So the number of ligand 2 is represented by bis. So we use bis ethylene diamine. So polydentate ligand name is included in the bracket without any hyphen. So here it is, in such a case the name of the ligand is written within the bracket without any hyphens. So the polydentate ligand name is given in the bracket without any hyphens. This is one of the example. So one more time we will see that. So when the name of a polydentate ligand includes a numerical prefix such as di, tri, etc. That means the polydentate ligand which itself contains di, tri, etc. For example, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Those ligands are itself which consists di and tetra. So if the polydentate ligand itself which consists the prefixes such as di, tri, etc. the suffix bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, hexagis are used to describe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. That means the number of ligand is represented by bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, etc. For example, CuEn twice SO4. So which consists a polydentate ligand ethylene diamine. So ethylene diamine is simply represented by En. It present as 2 times. So the number of polydentate ligand, number of times is represented by bis. It consists 2 times. So the 2 times is indicated by bis. So bis ethylene diamine. So the for polydentate ligand which is given in a bracket without any hyphen. So bis ethylene diamine. So the name of the complex is bis ethylene diamine copper 2 sulfate. The next rule is, the fifth rule is order of naming ligand. Order of naming ligand. So for above the 3 examples, only one type of ligands are present. So the above 3 examples, in the fourth rule we seen that the 3 examples FeH2O 6 times Cl3 and AgNH3 twice Cl and CuEn twice SO4. So those 3 complexes which have only one type of ligand. But if the complex having more than one type of ligand, we arrange in the order. So how to write the naming of the ligands if it contains more than one type of ligand, that is order of naming ligand. So when more than one type of ligands are present in a complex, they are named in the alphabetical order regardless of the nature of the charge present on them. So it independence of the nature of the charge present on them. It may be the neutral ligand, negative ligand or positive ligand. So independent of the charge of the ligand, the name of the ligand is given in alphabetical order. The name of the ligand is given in alphabetical order if the complex having more than one type of ligands. For example, so first example, CO, Cl, Cn, NO2, NH3. So the CO is a central metal atom. For example, CO, Cl, Cn, NO2, NH3 thrice. So the CO, cobalt, is a central metal ion and which consists 4 types of ligands. So in the previous examples we seen only one type of ligands, but in this example there are 4 types of ligands are present. So Cl is a negative ligand, chlorido, and Cn minus, cyanido, negative ligand, NO2 minus, nitrito, as a negative ligand, and NH3 is a neutral ligand, amine. NH3 is a neutral ligand. So the ligands, we giving the name for the ligands, if it consists more than one type, it is independent of the nature of the charge present on them. So it does not depend on the charge present on the ligand. So we arrange in alphabet order. They are named in the alphabetical order. So for chlorido, it starts from C. Cyanido, it starts from C. So we seen that the name of we seen the first letter of the name of the ligand. So not the first letter of the formula. So chlorido, the first letter is C. Cyanido, the first letter is C. Nitrito, the first letter is N. And NH3 is known as amine. So the first letter is A. So among the 4 ligands, so in alphabetical order the amine comes first. Among the 4 ligands, alphabetical order, the amine comes first. The amine is present as 3 times. So tri. So the number of ligand but it is a monodentate ligand. So we use the 3 times by tri. So triamine, next one chloro, then cyano, then nitrito. So triamine, chloro, cyano, nitrito. So nitrito, cobalt 3. So this is the name of the complex. So if the complex having more than one type of ligand, we arrange alphabetical order, but it does not depend on the nature of charge on the ligand. So there are 4 types of ligands are present. Among the 4 types of ligand, according to alphabetical order, the amine comes first. So the amine is present as 3 times. So we use triamine, chloro, cyano, nitrito, and then the name central metal ion is CO, the charge is CO3. So next one is 2. So second example is 2. In this example, the 2 ligands chloro, cyano, the first letter both are same, CC. So we seen that the second letter, so CH chloro, for cyano CY. So the second letter among the 2 ligands, the first one is chloro. So for that triamine, chloro comes first and then cyano, so then nitrito. The second example is PT, platinum, that is the central metal atom. The next one is amine, next one nitrito, then chloro. So the 3 types of ligands are present in the second example. So among those 3, so which one comes first? The first one name is amine, the second one is nitrito, the third one is chloro. So according to alphabetical order, the amine comes first. So the amine is present as 4 times. So tetraamine. The second ligand is chloro. So according to alphabetical order, the chloro comes second. So tetraamine, chloro present as 1 time. So chloro, then nitrito, platinum, 2 ion. So we arrange the ligands in alphabetical order. That is according to alphabetical order, the amine comes first. The amine present as 4 times. So tetraamine, chloro, then nitrito. So A comes first and then C, then N. So tetraamine, chloro, nitrito. Then the third example is, so Cr, chromium, the central metal ion in the complex is chromium, and the ligand is H2O, that means water. The second type of ligand is chloro. This complex which consists 2 types of ligands, so more than 1 type of ligand, 2 ligands are present. One is water, the other one is chloro. The ligand name of water is aqua. So aqua start from A. The second one is chloro, start from C. So according to alphabet order, so penta aqua chloro, penta aqua chloro. So among the 2 ligands, aqua comes first. The aqua is present as 5 times. So penta, aqua, and then chloro. Penta, aqua, chloro. So order of naming of ligand. So the order of naming of ligand is applied for the complex contains more than 1 type of ligand. If the complex having more than 1 type of ligand, we arrange the ligand name in alphabetical order regardless of the nature of the charge present on them. It is independent of the charge on the ligand. So the name of all ligands are written as a single word without any separation by hyphens. So if the complex having more than 1 type of ligand, but the ligand name is given as a single word, those ligands are not separated by a hyphen. It written as a single word write pannum. So for example, first one there which consists 4 ligands, the 4 ligands are written in a single word. In the second one which consists 3 ligands, those are written in a single word. In the third example which consists 2 types of ligands, those 2 types of ligand names are written as a single word. Then the 6th rule, so nomenclature of bridging ligands. So if bridging ligands are present, so the bridging ligands are present for a bimetallic complex. The bridging ligands are present in a bimetallic complex. So a bridging ligands is indicated by adding the prefix mu before the name of the ligands. So a bridging ligand is indicated by adding the prefix mu. if the bridging ligand is present in a complex which is identified, which is indicated by the symbol of mu before the name of the ligand. So the name of the ligand is separated from mu by a hyphen. So the name of the ligand is separated by mu. So the name of the ligand is separated from mu by a hyphen. That means we put a hyphen in between the mu and ligand. So bridging ligands are also written in the alphabetical order with the names of other ligand present in the complex. So the bridging ligands are also written in the alphabetical order with the names of the other ligand present in the complex. So the bridging ligands are also included in the other ligands. So we arrange in the alphabetical order. So if the complex contains two or more similar bridging ligands, the prefixes di, tri, etc. are used to indicate the number. For the monodentate ligand, so we use the number of ligands in monodentate ligand. We use di, tri, tetra, penta. In the same way, for the bridging ligand also may be a same ligand. We use the prefix as di, tri, etc. So for example, in this complex, the two ion metal, the two central metal ion Fe is linked by, those are linked by two hydroxy group. So the hydroxy ligand, its hydroxo group is act as a bridging ligand between those two molecules. So the complex contains 2 OH bridging and 8 H2O or non-bridging ligands. So the 2 hydroxo group is used to link the two central metal Fe are linked by the 2 OH group. So those are used to link the two central metal ions. So it acts as a bridging ligand. But the other ligands are aqua. So aqua is present as 8 times, but it's not used to link the two Fe. So it is a non-bridging ligands. So the 2 hydroxo group is used to link the two Fe atom, central metal atom, but the 8 aqua group is not used to bind, not used to link the Fe atom. So it is a non-bridging ligand. The water is a non-bridging ligand and hydroxo group is a bridging ligand. So here 8 aqua groups are present. So this complex totally which consists 8 aqua non-bridging ligands, 2 hydroxo bridging ligands. This complex will be named as, so this complex, the overall complex will be named as tetra aqua ion 3. Tetra aqua ion 3. The charge of the ion molecule is Fe3. So tetra aqua ion 3 which is linked by the, so the linking, the bridged ligand is identified by mu. So we put mu and hyphen. So before that the ligand name we use the hyphen. The mu is separated from the ligand name by a hyphen. So we use mu and we indicate the hyphen. Those are 2 hydroxo groups are present. So 2 means di. So dihydroxo tetra aqua ion 3 sulfate. Tetra aqua ion 3 sulfate. So this is the complex name. So tetra aqua ion 3. The tetra aqua, those 2 tetra aqua complexes are linked by the 2 bridging ligands. So before the bridging ligands we use mu and the number of bridging ligand is indicated by di, tri, tetra. So here the 2 bridging ligands are present, so we use di. So tetra aqua ion 3 mu dihydroxo tetra aqua ion 3 sulfate. This is the complex name. So again one more time, nomenclature of bridging ligands. So the complex, it may be contains a bridging ligand which is indicated by mu before the name of the ligands. A bridging ligand is indicated by adding the prefix mu before the name of the ligand. So the name of the ligand is separated from mu by a hyphen. So the name of the ligand dihydroxo is separated from a mu by a hyphen. Those 2 are separated by a hyphen. So bridging ligands are also written in the alphabetical order along with the other ligands. So the bridging ligands are also written in the alphabetical order with the names of other ligands present in the complex. If the complex contains two or more similar bridging ligands, the prefixes di, tri, etc. are used to indicate the numbers. So here the two hydroxo groups are present, two bridging ligands are present, so we use dihydroxo. So we will see in one more time. So the number of ligands, the fourth rule is number of ligand. A complex, a single complex which consists more than one ligand of the same type, we use the prefix as di, tri, tetra, penta are used to indicate the number. That means the number of ligands are indicated by di, tri, tetra, penta, etc. For example, in FeH2O 6 times Cl3, here the ligand is H2O, it is present as 6 times. So 6 times means we use hexa. So hexa aqua. So it is indicated, identified by written as hexa aqua. So the other example is AgNH3 twice Cl. Here the ligand is NH3 amine, which is present as 2 times. For 2 times we use di. The ligand name of NH3 is amine. So it is termed as diamine. The second one is when the name of a polydentate ligand. That means the complex may contain a polydentate ligand. Itself it contains a name as di, tri, etc. For example, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. The suffix bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, hexagis, etc. are used to describe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So if it is a polydentate ligand, those ligand itself it contains as di, tri, etc. The number of ligand is indicated by bis, tris, tetragis, pentagis, etc. So in such case, one of the example is CuEn twice SO4. Here the polydentate ligand is ethylene diamine. The name itself contains as di. So the number of ligand 2 times is identified, written as bis ethylene diamine. So those polydentate ligand names are given in a bracket without any hyphen, So bis ethylene diamine. So the next rule is order of naming of ligands. So a complex which consists more than one type of ligand, they are named in the alphabetical order regardless of the nature of the charge present on them. That means independent of the charge of the ligand on them. So the name of all ligands are written as a single word without any separation by hyphens. So it's written as a single name. So we discuss the 3 examples. The next one is nomenclature of bridging ligands. So if the complex may contain a bridging ligand is indicated by adding the prefix mu. So mu indicates the complex which contains bridging ligands. So before the name of the ligand. So the name of the ligand is separated from a mu by a hyphen. So the mu and ligand name is separated by a hyphen. So bridging ligands are also written in the alphabetical order with the name of the other ligands in the complex. If the complex contains 2 or more similar bridging ligands, the prefixes di, tri, etc. are used to indicate the number. So in this complex, 2 bridging ligands, 2 hydroxyl ligands are present. So 2 times are present. So it is represented by, it is given by dihydroxo. It is a bridging ligand. So we use mu. So the mu and the name of the ligand is separated by a hyphen.